420 MSP audience. Harry here, back with Dwayne Roebuck of Blue Star. And Dwayne, before we get going, I want to tell you, it's kind of funny. I've been on some phone calls in the cannabis vertical on the tech side, and for some reason, some people just keep repeating MSP420.com. And folks, it's 420MSP.com. So I always get a little chuckle out of that, and I have to be a gentleman and correct them delicately. But anyways, welcome back to 420 MSP. How you doing, Dwayne?
Man, I'm doing great. It sounds like there might be an opportunity if you took that MSP 420 and just linked it over to you.
Yeah.
You know, that way, however they remember you, you're ready to go.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I sometimes mistype the URL for Alaska Airlines, but they bought the other URL that's a common mistyping, and it takes you there. So that's pretty cool. Well, hey, this month, quick question. A reader wrote in. Gentleman said, are the point of sale ISVs willing, able, are customizing their software for every state? And he gave an example of an unnamed California seed to sale ISV who is state of California uses Metric. State of Washington uses a different one. What was the one for the state of Washington again?
I believe it's BioTrack.
Okay. And he said this ISV was not willing to customize their software for the state of Washington at this time. They're doing well enough in metric states. What say you? How's that land with you? What are you hearing?
Well, most of the software guys that we work with, you know, if they are in a metric state, metric commands the vast majority of all of the states that are full rec. And so, you know, they're going to move way more product. There's going to be more revenue opportunity. And so, you know, the software guys tend to go that route, you know, the biggest bang for their development buck. And so they know that if they standardize on metric, one, they're going to be accepted where, you know, the largest revenue opportunity and the maximum amount of dispensaries are. And then, two, they know that for the most part, all they have to do is develop for one system, and then that one system is going to flow through, you know, like I believe it's somewhere around 85-90% of the full rec market. So, I mean, you do have some, you know, that are willing to go out there and, you know, look at, you know, the opportunity in a particular state. It's just, you know, when the state is medicinal, there's, you know, not a lot of dispensary opportunities. It's kind of a finite amount compared to the full rec states.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And let me frame it up differently. Do you know of an ISV that's supporting all of the compliance reporting systems? And I'm assuming there's 2 or 3 or 4 of them. I've kind of lost track, but do you know one that has committed the financial resources and the manpower to support multiple systems?
Yes. There's a number of them. You know, I don't want to shout one out over the other, but, you know, if someone wanted to, you know, reach out to me, I could potentially, you know, steer them in that direction. But there are a number of them that'll go, you know, across all of them. And typically that's not, you know, too difficult of a task to find. You know, if you're in your particular state, you know, you could look at that and say, you know, I'm assuming you could probably Google. Most of the stuff is, you know, out there. You know, like let's say if you're in Missouri or something, you know, cannabis software provider in Missouri, and, you know, they would populate, you know, the ones that should be working in yours. But, you know, if someone has a question, they can reach out to me.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. And yeah, I get it. You know, the software companies have to pick their battles, at least initially. Maybe on the back end they can offer broader and additional support. So, well, hey, before we go, go ahead.
Typically what ends up happening is medicinal is a stepping stone to medical. I mean, I'm sorry, medicinal is a stepping stone to full rec. And so what ends up happening is, you know, most of the time Metric is going to get the full rec. So they're just sitting there waiting on, that state and that business to evolve to where they are.
Yep. Well, hey, before I let you go, let me tell you where I'm at. It's
I
no
was
secret.
wondering.
We happily cut over to Zoom. Zoom has an amazing mobile client, and I wanted to get out of my home office with the bookcase. So it's umbrella season in Seattle, and what you're
Isn't that
seeing
all year
behind
round?
me, yeah, what it's our monsoon season. So this is the old SMB Nation umbrella from one of our Seattle conferences. Every attendee got one, and basically what I'm doing is I'm out on the waterfront, man, and that's actually Seattle across probably 10 miles, but you can't see it.
No, but it looks a lot better than what I'm looking at.
Well, there we go. But yeah, the rains have arrived, folks. So fall is here, literally. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks for sticking with us and chatting with us each month. Totally appreciate it.
Hey, the pleasure's all mine, Harry. Enjoy yourself, man. Get you a cup of coffee while you're walking in the rain.
There we go.
Do all the things people in Seattle do.
Yeah, that's what we do. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.